Hello, Red Knights. I'm going to show you how to fill out and create your restaurant menu. Let's get started. Over here, I have a note with step-by-step directions. It says, create a menu to go with the restaurant that you created. Number 1, write your name as the owner. So I'm going to go over to number 1 and I will type my name in. Number 2, name your restaurant. So I'm going to go over to question 2. I'm going to double click in the blue box and I'm going to type in the name of my restaurant. Number 3, drag the orange circle on top of the location where it is located. So my options are the city, the suburb, the country, the beach, or a mobile food truck. I designed my restaurant to be at the beach, so I'm going to drag the circle over the word beach. Number 4, drag the orange circles over each employee you will need to hire. So I'm going to go over to number 4 and I'm going to look at my options. Every time I see an employee that I will need for my restaurant, I'm going to drag one of the circles over that option. Depending on where your restaurant is or what type of restaurant you have created, you're going to need different types of employees. For example, I have a diner, so I will not need a drive-through operator. I will need a chef. I'm going to need some servers, some waiters. I'll need a hostess or a cashier. I won't need a barista because at my diner, I won't be serving fancy coffees. I will need a bus person to help clean off the tables. If your restaurant isn't a sit down and eat kind of place, then you won't need a bus person. For example, if you designed a mobile food truck, you won't need a bus person. And a baker. Well, at my diner, I don't have a lot of baked goods, so I'm also not going to need a baker, so I'm not going to circle that one. Number 6, pick 6 menu items. Insert pictures of the food you want, name it, and give it a price. So I'm going to click on each of these squares to type the name of my food and how much it's cost. And then I'll show you how to insert a picture. So I'm clicking in the first box. Now, my diner is at the beach. So, like I said in a previous lesson, I'm going to want some seafood on my menu. My first menu item is going to be fish tacos. So I named my food, and now I'm going to put a price in. And because this is a dollar amount, I'm going to need to use the dollar symbol. You hold down the shift key and you press the number 4, and that gives you the dollar sign. My fish tacos are going to cost $5.99. Now, I need to find some pictures of tacos to insert into my menu. So I'm going to come up here to the top bar, and there's a little square, and it looks like it has a couple tiny triangles in there. And this is how I'm going to insert a picture. I'm going to click on that little square. Then it's going to give me the option to upload from the web. So search the web. That's what I'm going to click. And this box is going to come over here. So I already started looking for some tacos. So I'm just going to type in what I'm looking for. In this case, it's tacos. And I'm going to hit the enter button. Then I have all these delicious tacos to choose from. Okay, this one looks pretty delicious. I'm going to select that one by clicking on it. And then I'm going to come down here to this blue insert button. Click. Give it a second. And then it's going to pop into the page rather big. But you see that there's this blue border around it. I'm going to click on one of these squares, hold down my click button, and drag it till it is small. I want to make sure that it's small enough to fit in my little square here. I can even make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And then I would click on the next box and find some more food items. Okay, now my menu is done. I made sure to pick a variety of foods. I have some appetizers and lunch options, and I even have full dinners, drinks, and even a dessert. Because who doesn't like a nice glass of cold lemonade while you're at the beach, and then finishing up a nice meal with a delicious ice cream sundae? I also made sure that my prices matched the type of food. For example, one taco shouldn't cost that much, so I only listed that as $5.99. And then a lunch, $10 seemed about a good price to me. But for dinner, a lobster dinner, I know lobster is expensive, so that price went a little high at $25.99. I also made sure that my drinks were a reasonable price, $1.99, and my ice cream was only $2.99. You can set your food prices to be expensive or low in cost. Just make sure that you're thinking about, are you making a profit for your business? You don't want to have a lobster dinner for only $5.99 because then you would be losing money at your restaurant. These are all things that you can think about as you build your menu. All right, boys and girls, that's all for this lesson. I'm going to go grab some lunch. After making this delicious menu, I could use a meal. Have fun creating your restaurant menu. Bye for now.